Hi, everyone. Welcome to Die Hard Sooner Report. Let's look at the scoring from the OU Texas game. A game that Oklahoma played, I thought, a courageous game, played very, very well in this game. I mean, a lot of people were just talking about how happy they were that Oklahoma played a really good, solid game in the game. The defense took control of the game early. The offense turned the ball over, but the defense said, hey, we got you. It's no big deal. And Oklahoma ends up with a 34-27 win. And it was a game that I thought Oklahoma, wasn't going to lose in the second half. They got a 2-touchdown lead. Texas get within 7. The offense would answer. So Oklahoma did exactly what they wanted to do in this game, except they turned it over in the first half, and that caused them to have a close game at the half, 10-3. CeeDee Lamb scored on a 1-yard pass from Hurst. In the first half. That was a great drive. That was a 66-play drive in 10 plays. That ate 5:06 off the clock. And you're thinking that's the way exactly you want the offense to go, 7-zip. But then Jalen turned the ball over and started turning it over a little bit. And the Sooners lost out on a chance to score early when Jalen fumbled the ball. And then Jalen threw an interception deep in the red zone as well in the first half. Oklahoma got a 19-yard field goal from Gabe Brekich, and that was a 53-yard drive in 8 plays, 2:38 on the drive. Right before the half, Texas put it together. They got a field goal off. That was off a turnover by Jalen Hurts, and that was a 49-yard drive, 48 yards in 8 plays, 144 on the drive. Oklahoma led at the half, 10-3. In the third quarter, Oklahoma came out and they stoned Texas early on that first drive, but the offense really couldn't get it going. And Texas finally got a drive together, and they actually tied the game 10-10 at the 8:48 mark of the third quarter. And you're wondering, man, is this game going to get dicey? Roschon Johnson had a big run on that drive. He capped it off with a 4-yard run. That's the converted quarterback. They've made a running back, and he looks really good at running back. 93 yards, 7 plays. That was a great drive for the Longhorns, 240. And they just made some things happen. Johnson was the big guy on that drive. But Oklahoma answered right back in 1 minute and 3 seconds. Oklahoma drove on one play. The Sooners got a penalty, and they got good field position. And CeeDee Lamb, was able to cap it off. And it was a 3-play drive, 75-yard drive, 51-yard pass that CeeDee caught the ball. Juked the entire Texas secondary and ran into the end zone. It was a great play, and Oklahoma led 17-10 at that point. Then Oklahoma had another good, solid drive on a short field. They went 21 yards in 6 plays. Oklahoma got a 34-yard field goal from Gabe Brekich, who's really doing well. As the new field goal kicker for Oklahoma, 2:04 in the drive. The Sooners had a 20-10 lead. You were disappointed they didn't score a touchdown, but they're up 20-10. Ellinger brought them back on a nice drive, 60 yards, 5 plays, 130 on the drive. 2-yard run by Ellinger, and all of a sudden it's a 20-17 game. Texas hanging around just like you expect in the Oklahoma-Texas game. But CeeDee Lamb got another 27-yard pass from Jalen Hurts, where again he made guys miss for the touchdown. 75 yards on 6 plays, 3:04 remaining in the game, and Oklahoma had a 27-17 lead. Cameron Dicker, the kicker. That's really funny how everybody talks about that. 61 yards, 13 plays, 5:03 on the drive. And again, they're hanging around. It's 24-7. They're in the game. They know they're in the game. But the offense responds with a 75-yard drive on 5 plays, 2:34 on the drive. Jalen Hurts goes in from 3 yards out. Ellinger comes back, makes it the final score, scores with 1:49 to go. 75-yard drive and 9 plays. This is the only time in the game Texas really moved the ball on the OU offense. 2:30 on the drive, and it's 34-27. Texas doesn't execute the onside kick right. They kick it out of bounds, and Oklahoma runs out the clock. Jalen Hurts did put on the golden hat. He did smile in the game. He smiled in the post game. He was excited, and so were the Sooners team. A good, hard-fought win where you had to play good football on both sides of the ball, and that's what the Sooners did. And Oklahoma ends up winning this game 34-27. So Oklahoma 6-0 now overall, 3-0 in the Big 12 Conference. 4-2 is Texas, 2-1 in the Big 12 Conference. Thanks for listening to Die Hard Sooner Report. Hope you had a great game day. Spread the word about DSR to all your Sooner family and friends out there. God bless. Have a great day, and Boomer Sooner, everybody.